And she deserved the whip. You know. Ring! Is that all? Yep. Well, Miss Faye, you heard him yourself. Oh boy, you're not doing yourself any favors here, Mr. Wright. Please don't make this harder for me than it already is. Anyway, after he said that, I lost my temper and gave him a shove. Can you tell me about what happened in a little more detail? That guy, he just said that he wanted to say to me, and then he put on the jacket he was holding and started to leave. That's when I lost my temper and flew into a furious frenzy. Cool. I just gave him a light, gentle shove to the chest. You know, as you do. And when you did that, there was no severed cable anywhere to be seen. Right, there was nothing like that at all. But it is possible that you merely overlooked it. Well, I guess it's possible. What are you doing? Don't let that guy steamroll over you like cheap asphalt. I believe that's important here. I believe what's important here is the moment of the push. Is the moment the push occurred. Let's continue on with the testimony witness. At that moment, I heard some kind of loud noise. Loud noise. And what would you say that loud noise was, Mr. Wright? I'm not sure, but it was really loud. It was like snap. And now, come to think of it, I wonder what that was. Clearly, Your Honor, it was the sound of the victim being electrocuted. You're not qualified to decide that. What should I do? I'm treading on some dangerous ground here. Ask for more details. Let's go. Mr. Wright, that loud noise you heard may be extremely important, so try to remember what it was. How do I put it? It was like a sharp crack. Could it have been? Hurry up and tell us. When I pushed him, he dropped the umbrella he was holding. He fell right on top of it and broke it. It was probably the noise I heard. An umbrella, huh? And did that umbrella belong to the victim? Yeah, it was a plastic umbrella, cheap and frail, kind of like the owner. Oh, shh. Then again, I wish I had any kind of umbrella. I was totally soaked to the bone. Miss Faye. What do you think? Is there something important in the testimony just now? Well... Of course it's important, you moron. It is. This is it, Mia. The new information you've been waiting for. Yeah, slap that table. Of course it's important. No, this cheap umbrella is more than important. It's vital. I want to officially have it entered into the testimony. How perfectly fitting. Flimsy information for a flimsy lawyer. Ow. The court agrees to the defense's request. Witness, please add the bit about the cheap umbrella to your testimony. Okay, good. After I shoved him... So Mr. Swallows fell on top of his umbrella, and you are certain of this? Yeah, it was right there under him. Actually, if it hadn't been under him, I was planning on borrowing it for myself. The umbrella, you mean? Well, yeah, you see, I was wearing this sweater here. Dolly stayed up late for nights at a time, knitting it for me. I didn't want the rain to dampen the handmade symbol of her love. Oh, my stomach is not to be used as your personal soccer ball, Mia. And she's like, I want him! I want him! I want to knit him a frickin' sweatshirt. Yeah, Mia's hold is cute, yeah. I'm so sorry. Continue on with your testimony, witness. A little while after I left, I started to get worried. Oh. After you shoved the victim, did you leave the scene right away? Yes, I did. I admit it. I was furious. You left without any of even checking Mr. Swallow's condition. Well, yeah. But like I said, I got worried about him later. At that time, did you see anyone else at the scene of the crime? No. Nobody. Jeez, could that stupid cough possibly sound any phonier? In that case, it's very hard to believe someone else could have been the murderer, unless we can find something that shows his innocence from their testimony, my dear. I'm afraid the judge will make his final decision with no remorse whatsoever. Yes, sir. Right now I need more information, info that will help me turn up the some contradictions. Bing bing! Yeah. Okay. I don't get hints here, like, I don't know. How do I, like... I need more info. Info that will help me turn up some contradictions. So yeah, I have not enough information now? But how do I get more information in the time like this? I like pressed everything like more than once now. What? If you know something, or if you want to help me with input here, I will hear you out, because I don't see, like, normally if you like push more, or press more, you will like get more information about things, but this time I don't get more information, and I feel like nothing contradicts with my crap here. So because I don't have the umbrella, you know, there's no contradiction about the frickin' like death. No. I want to. I don't know what I do now. Time of death, yeah, but hey, Cartoon, nice to see you. Yeah, you can see the photos, of course you can. We have this one. I guess the oh yeah, okay, I see. Yeah. I know what you want to say. Thank you. So, and this is like this because he was not lying on the freaking umbrella, huh? Okay. Thank you and hi. Good to see you. Happy holidays. Maybe Merry Christmas if you celebrate it. Hope you're doing good. Thank you for the input. I was confused again. I was confused again, not because of the umbrella, because I knew about the umbrella. I was confused about the talk between Mia and Grossberg. They said they need information before they go with something to contradict. And then I was like, oh yeah, maybe I should press more, because the last time they did this, I had like press more to get like, because of the press, I get more information. This information can I use in other information to press more there. So I was like, but I did all this. Thank you. Why didn't you testify about the umbrella from the very beginning? Come on, if I had mentioned that, I would have been able to counter the prosecution's arguments earlier. What do you mean by that? Take another look at the crime scene photo. According to Mr. Wright, the victim fell on top of his umbrella. However, if you look closely, the umbrella is nowhere near the victim. Actually, it's by the electrical pole. I don't know. He is here. You're absolutely right. The conclusion here is obvious. After the defendant left, the victim moved from where he fell. In other words, after he was pushed by the defendant, Mr. Mr. Swallows was still alive. I guess. Order! The victim, he moved. Mr. Payne, the umbrella in this photo, where is it now? Well, it was collected by the police at the crime scene. I want it presented as evidence immediately. Umbrella added to the courtroom. Owned by the victim, found broken near an electrical pole at the crime scene. But the umbrella could have simply been blown there by the wind. I mean, if you lay... According to the testimony, the victim fell on top of the umbrella. There's simply no way it could have been blown there by the wind. He just lied! I know this matter of the umbrella seemed relatively trivial, but as long as the smallest doubt remains, I cannot render final judgment. Oh! Payne, the rookie killer. The hairstylist. I must say, I still find it hard to believe that a huge hole has been blown in the prosecution's case by the defendant's testimony. Phoenix's testimony added to the court record. Well done, Mia. Yeah, what about your hemorrhoids? Are they better now? Mr. Payne, what are you chuckling about? Pardon me, Your Honor. It seems I was expecting too much of a free ride. It was foolish to think I could establish guilt through cross-examination alone. I'm afraid I don't follow what you're saying. Let me guess, you have another witness. Exactly. And this witness testimony will be incontrovertible. Yes. Well, who is this witness? Miss Dahlia Hawthorne. What? Dahlia Hawthorne? You don't mean Dolly? I do, Your Honor. The defendant's very own lover is a witness to the whole thing. Oh, what? Yeah. What? That's right. She was at the scene of the crime when the murder took place. Annie? I'm sorry to break the bad news for you, my dear. Wow, cool pose. Bad news? You couldn't be more wrong. Actually, I've been waiting for this. Can't be serious. You activated my trap card! Mia, what do you mean by that? Snap. I think this is a good point for us to stop. Court will now enter a 20-minute recess. Sorry. Afterwards, we will listen to the testimony of Miss Dahlia Hawthorne. Yeah, this is bad. Miss Faye, I'm sorry about what happened back there. It's alright. At least you told us the truth in the end, Mr. Wright. Yeah, so I guess I can start to relax then, huh? Relax, my boy! You can't be serious after hiding such important facts. But the next witness is my Dolly, right? She'll save me. I just know she will. Why do you think that? Huh? What do you mean? She's the love of my life, that's why. The love of your life. Huh. Would you mind telling me more about you and Miss Dahlia Hawthorne? Sure, no problem. Dolly and I, we first met about 8 months ago right here in this very courtroom. Actually, I'm studying to be a lawyer on the side. Anyway, one day she and I just bumped into each other in the reading room downstairs. Yeah, this is a totally normal outfit, by the way. My guts tell me she won't save him. Tell your guts. They have to shush. Your guts are lying. This is real love. I don't know if you know about this love thing, but she will not blame something on Phoenix, right? This is oh. That's why I really think it was fate that brought us together. As soon as I first set eyes on her, I knew she was the one for me. Oh, here, take a look at this. She gave this to me the day we met at the day we met as a symbol of our love. Oh wow, this is sudden. She had been wearing it around her neck that day, but then she took it off. Before she gave it to me, she said, "I want you to carry this." So she gave it to you as a present, I see. This darling little bottle is filled with memories of my darling little Dolly. It certainly is a little bottle, alright. It makes me so happy. I show it to everyone I meet. I want to share my happiness with the whole world. A small bottle necklace given to Wright on the day that they met. He shows it to everyone. Okay. The good dumb guys always fell for the snake woman in every story. I mean, this is true though. Again, I had something like this in my German YouTube thing, so I guess it's right. Men are stupid. Yeah. Vinless not only in stories. Yeah, this is why I quit my German stuff, because of something like this, right? Because it was all a setup, and yeah, because someone wants to frame and destroy my life. So yeah. I'm perfect, ordinary sick. I mean, woman. I'm a real woman. Let's go do sleepover, okay? I'm real girl. Let's do sleepover. Anyway, so after that, you and Miss Hawthorne started dating? Yeah, but she's so shy. Every time I see her, she always says the same thing to me. Kill my old boyfriend. What? Please give it back now. What? Yeah, maybe you should do that. What a strange girl asking for a present back like that. By the way, Mr. Wright, the day you first met Dahlia Hawthorne 8 months ago, it wouldn't happen to have been on August 27th, would it? Huh? Yeah, it was. But how did you... This happened on August 27th, right here in this courtroom. What's this? A newspaper clipping. Murder in the courthouse. Murder? What are you reading there? Let me see that. Oh, I see. Hemorrhoids. Getting strong now. Mia, I think I understand what you're trying to say. I don't. And I think I understand why you suddenly took such a keen interest in this case. You believe there is some connection between these two cases, am I correct? Newspaper can I read this now? I hope you don't mind, Mr. Grossberg. Can I? No. Murder in the courthouse. Very little information has been disclosed at this time, since the victim of yesterday's incident in the district courthouse cafeteria is said to have been a lawyer. However, police are questioning the 19-year-old female college student who was sitting with the victim. Oh, it's the... Oh my god, is this a bottle of poison? Ooh. I mean, nobody had wanted to poison me before. Maybe... Oh, I didn't eat all cookies from Taya's box now. So maybe I shouldn't. Maybe there was laugh potion in there, or poison, or both. Oh my god, this would be horrible. Like, you know, falling in love and then dying from the poison inside the cookies? I never should have trusted these cookies. I never should have trusted these cookies. Oh god. But they are so young. Yeah, I know! They're so good, right? And all I can think about is... Oh. You too, right? Yeah, she too, like, this is not good. Uh-oh. I hope you don't mind, Mr. Grossberg. Oh, yeah, I want some too. I need to finish this myself. Ah, yes, but I'm afraid what you have will not be enough. Oh, I'm afraid what you have will not be enough, my dear, my boy. I'll go and have a look in the downstairs reading room and see what else I can find. Thank you. I want to do whatever I can to be of help to you, Mia. Well, it looks like recess is about over. We'll better all get moving. I guess so. That recess sure seemed longer than 20 minutes, though. Yeah, I guess. To be continued. Okay, this is case 1. Let's go. April 11, 12:13 p.m. Courtroom 2 again. Special cookies to her parents on Christmas? No. Do I have? No. How special were they? Were they too special to murder? Was it like, you know? Court will now reconvene. Mr. Payne, please call your witness. This next person is someone who witnessed the crime as it happened. The prosecution calls Miss Dahlia Hawthorne to the stand. Let's see if she is beauty. Oh my god, she is not a real human. She is not real human. What's with this stiff silence? Stiff silence. I get it. In my long career as a judge, I have been deceived by many witnesses. It's my job to doubt, to make no one at their word, to take no one at their word. But in your case, I must admit that you radiate a glow of complete sincerity. You know, and she has, you know... What is this? This is not human! Can't believe he actually said that. Oh, and now then, witness, could you please state your full name? Don't worry, sweetie. There is no need to... Judge, come on, dude. Yeah. I know where this stiff silence is coming from. If anyone says anything rude, you can be sure I cut them right down to size. And I will bash them with my gavel. Oh, okay. I love how they look straight at me when they say that. Thank you for calming my nerves. You're all so nice, I almost feel right at home. Yeah, I guess she has some problems with the police now. I guess they, you know, they want to give her parents a special, like, a special relaxed Christmas. He's getting excited. Oh, I'm getting excited too. Not at all. It was nothing. If we may move on now. What is your full name and occupation? My name is Dahlia Haththorne. I'm a junior in literature, right? At Ivy University. I just want to say, it's an honor for me to be here in your noble presence. Oh my god, please. The honor is all mine. No, the honor is all mine. But she looks like 12. Let's see. She's 20. She's 20. Well, we know whose milkshakes brings all the boys to the yard. Melons, I guess, you know, like, you could, like, maybe loosen your, like, upper body, like, clothing a little bit, and, you know, the judge and Mr. Payne would be on your side, I guess. Let us justice. Stop that. Oh my god. Sir. Is there something I can help you with? You just go on and say whatever is on your mind. I'm sure that there must be some kind of mistaku. Feeny wouldn't kill anyone, I just know it. Feeny? Feeny? This is not cute. Yes, yes. I can see why you say that. She's going to be a tough witness, alright. It only took her 12 seconds to wrap them all around her little finger. And yet it took me like 15 minutes to comprehend that. Good. Oh my god. Now then, please proceed with your testimony. Let's hear about what you witnessed on the day of the incident, if you please. What I witnessed is this. Let's go. I had been planning to go back to Feeny's place after class was over. Pathetic. Feeny. Oh yeah, we need a cute nickname for me too. Now we have like Feeny for Phoenix, right? What is my cutesy doodle sweetheart shenanigans name? I need one. Don't ask David though, so he will ruin that. But every other else, you can like give me a sweetie name. Feeny and Dowgie. Dowgie? He's Dowgie? I called my pet in Harvest Moon Dowgy once, so I guess they were talking behind the building. Then suddenly, Dowgy got all wobbly and just collapsed. No, he didn't get wobbly. That's when what? That's when Feeny noticed that I wasn't there. I went to go and find some other students, and they called the authorities. What? I didn't know what to say. According to you, Miss Hawthorne, the defendant didn't do anything wrong. Yeah, objection, dude. Young lady, as old as I am, even I recall how hot. Nevertheless, it is my job to discover the truth. Fairy for Pharaoh. I don't know. It sounds dirty enough to please me, but at the same hand, it's like, I don't know. Like fairy, I don't know. My sweetheart name? Please tell us the truth. But I would never. How about Edward? What? It's more than enough, witness. What is it? Edward? What? What? Is this even a name? I won't allow this to continue. Big no? I don't know what this even means. What do you mean by that? See, even the judge is confused, Wendell. Like, he's like, what? Honey? Please just let me proceed with my cross-examination, Your Honor. I, for one, don't plan to win my case on a bunch of paper-thin lies. Heh. Sebastian? But Sebastian is like, you mean like, you're a little mermaid Sebastian? Like the crab? This is, why? I don't know how you, I guess you don't get the, like, idea what a, like, Sweetsy name is? Like Phoenix, right? Is Feeny, and Dog Swallows is Doggy. But, you have to take the name Ustra Ahazu maybe, or the Pharaoh, and make a cutesy name with these things, and you like going out and like Hamilton. Oh, it's a good cutesy name. Let's call me Hamilton from now on. What? You would have changed a bit. You haven't changed a bit, Mia Fey. They know each other? What? What's this? So you two are acquainted? Yes, we have met before once. Okay, good. In any case, Miss Fey, the floor is all yours. It's good to see you again, Madame Fey. Madame, I'm no one's grandma yet, girlie. What I witnessed. Oh, let's press the flickin' shit out of her. Now, unless I'm mistaken, Feeny, Mr. Wright, is in the art department. If that's the case, then what are you doing by the pharmacology building? Well, I'm in the literature department. I'm studying Japanese senryū poetry. Okay. Senryū poetry. Oh, how wonderful. It's that humorous yet satirical style of haiku, yes? He don't know what a freaking email is, but this is like what he knows, right? God damn it. Nothing left to do. When a man reacheth his age, sleep is his best friend. That's supposed to be a poetry? Sounds more like a midlife crisis. Yeah, this is, For me, to get to the art department, I have to walk through that back area. Ah, yeah, I see. That makes sense. Then, when I want to enter the courthouse, I always walk through the front doors. How else would you enter? Teleportation? Yes. Feeny and Dowgie. Dowgie? I can't get over Dowgie. So, who is this Dowgie person? Oh, I'm sorry. Doc Swallows. We were dating until about 8 months ago. So what are Dowgie, Mr. Swallows and Mr. Wright talking about anyways? That's my final name suggestion, and you failed. Clearly.
Suck.
Good. What is this button for?
Giggity.
Oh.
Giggity.
Okay. Funny. Okay. How can you be so mean? I would never eavesdrop. I wasn't raised to be so rude and unrefined. Oh, she wasn't raised to be unrefined? What? Okay. That's right, Miss Faye. Don't drag the witness down to your level. I mean, Fairy was good, right? Fairy was a good, like... Please go on. What did you see next? I wish there were, like, more suggestions we could pick from, but, you know... It's okay. You don't need a Sweetie Doodles name for me. It's okay. Then suddenly Dowgie... Stop that. Got all wobbly and just collapsed. Are you saying that the victim just collapsed on his own? Yes. In other words, the defendant never touched the victim, is that right? I was watching the whole time. Feeny never did a thing to Dowgie. Is the co-creator of all elder gods, you like? If I press her for no good reason, I just know the judge will get angry at me. So what should I do? Show contradiction? And slap tables? Feeble lies are not very becoming, Miss Hawthorne. Miss Heartstone? What? So let's drop them, shall we? Drop them, panties. What? I would never... Oh, sorry. Miss Faye, I will not allow you to badger this witness. Stop playing with your hair when you know, with your stiff hair. I believe the defense is engaged in a fishing expedition. That is, she has no supporting. Please don't glare at me like that. I'm just doing my job. Now then, Miss Hawthorne. The defendant's palm print was found on Mr. Swallow's leather jacket. The great-great-great-grandparent of Cthulhu. No, you're wrong. You failed. You failed me in my Sweetie Doodle name finding, and I'm very sad about that. So you get whip. Three whippings. Slow whippings. Enjoy them. Good. It was already been shown that Mr. Wright did in fact push the victim. Oh, Nanny? There's no need to try to cover for the defendant. It would be much better if you came out and told us the whole truth. There's nothing to worry about, young lady. Just tell us everything that you saw. Yes, Your Honor, I will. If you don't mind, I'd like to revise my testimony. Looks like we're finally getting somewhere. Oh. Actually, I didn't see the moment he pushed Dowgie. Stop calling him Dowgie! You didn't see it. Well, I saw the moment when Dowgie fell to the ground, and at that time, there was only the two of them at the scene. The defendant, Phoenix Wright, and the victim, Dowgie. Yes, that's right. It didn't look like they were fighting, and I didn't hear anything unusual either. So then, what did it look like they were doing to you? I thought they were having a nice, friendly afternoon conversation, as you do. Give me a break, dude. That's why I really wasn't watching them all that closely. Did you notice anything out of the ordinary at all? No, nothing at all, Mr. Judge. Oh, I like the sound of that, Mr. Judge. Yeah, call me Mr. Daddy next time. What? No? Better than Doggy? Oh, Doggy. Now then, please proceed with your testimony. When you say students, do you mean students from the pharmacology department? Yes, they're all very fond of their drugs. Good. Please try to stay on topic. So, to find some pharmacology students, you went in the labs, correct? That's what I was planning to do, but in the end I wound up not going. A group of about 10 research students came running out of the building entrance. Somehow they all seemed to know what was going on. The students knew what was going on. Nerd quiz time? Oh. Presso for more details. But how could the students have known what was going on? Well, I don't know for sure what they knew what had happened. It's just, they all seemed kind of excited about something. It doesn't look like I'm going to get any more information about the students. So did the students call the police? Yes. I was so panicked. Yeah, well, anyone would have been my dear. That girl, she's telling a super obvious lie and she knows it. She's just pretending to protect Mr. Wright. Yeah, that's got to be it. Way to go, Mia. Okay, that means I'm going to have a deep to find the I have to dig deep to find the contradiction on this one. Yeah, I guess it's like the Rocket Beans one, like the Rocket Beans like nerd quiz thing. I had been planning to go back to Feeney's place after class was over, so you lost by 1 point. Haha. It happens. So what contradiction do we have here? Let's see. And I didn't hear anything unusual. You don't know Rocket Beans at all? Okay. You don't? This is odd. You say you didn't hear anything unusual, is that correct? Yeah. Yes, that's why I was very relaxed. I'm an awful human being? Why? Okay. Maybe you should leave then. If you don't enjoy my looks or my behavior, you should maybe leave. You know. Yes, and that's why I was very relaxed, looking at the scenery around me. That's nice, but I find that just a little odd. I have here the testimony of your boyfriend, Mr. Phoenix Wright, and he clearly testified to the effect. You laughed about us losing? Yeah, I mean, I said it happened. You can't just always win. It's just and by 1 point it's funny, okay? It's funny to lose by 1 point. You give a frick about them? Yeah, this is okay. But, only you don't know people, you don't have to be like, I don't give a frick about them. Because then you imply that you, like, hate on people that you don't know. And this is even more odd. So, just do nothing then. Just like, yeah, I know the name, but, it's not my style. Okay. And I don't know, I watched them. Like, I watched them back in the day. And now I have no time for that, so. And even then, I find that there's nothing interesting for me right now. Because I have other things now. But when he pushed the victim, you heard a sharp loud noise. He heard a sharp loud noise. He said that. Yeah, he said that, you know. If you were really that close to the two of them, why didn't you hear this noise as well? Well, maybe the noise just wasn't all that memorable. I don't know. But according to Mr. Wright's testimony, it was a sharp noise like a snap. You know. Is this a sound? Snap. There's no way a noise like that could fail to make an impression. I mean, may I have a moment to answer? By all means. I know the reason why I didn't hear the noise. Oh, good! You see, the truth is, I had my headphones on and I was listening to music at the time. Headphones? You mean that both of your ears were covered? No, you don't have to apologize. It's all good, man. It's all good. It's all good. I was like again, like if you don't know things, I'm like, yeah, it's cool. You don't have to know everything, but you don't have to. I don't know. It you know, I'm not native English, so sometimes when I read stuff, I'm like, it's weird. So yeah, don't worry about that at all. And you know, I laughed. Yeah, I laughed because you failed. With 1 point. It happens. No, it happens. Each and every one of you in chat, all of you failed in some point with 1 point left on the charts. So it happens. It happens to me all the time. Like I lose. I hate when I like lose. No. I know. It's like. I played For Honor earlier today. It's a good game, by the way. Maybe we should like do it like I don't know, in an evening, like, you know, Discord For Honor tournaments. I don't know. It would be fun, right? And we played that, and we lost today like all the time, but once, and we were so close 2 or 3 times. I was like. Outrageously unhappy about that. The rain was just beginning to let up, but it seemed as though Thor wasn't ready for his fun to come to an end yet. So the sky continued to flash and rumble. Thunder and lightning, huh? Yes, I'm afraid of the sound of thunder. So I put my headphones on to block it out. A piece of toxic in that game? Yeah, I'm too. I'm toxic in like multiplayer games. Because I'm like, I want to give it my best, you know, and then I'm getting. I want to give it my best, so I'm like, oh my god! But it's a good game. Like, it's a super good game. I don't know why people ditched the game so hard. Like, it's a really good, polished PvP game. Well, Your Honor, as you can see, there weren't any contradiction in her testimony after all. Wait a second, Mia. The testimony just now. She said something that could totally change this whole case. There was lightning. Yeah, slap that table. Your Honor, there is a problem with the witness's testimony. What do you mean? Didn't you notice? Multiplayer can be awarded. It does have story. Yeah, I know. I guess, you know, again, like, you don't have to play multiplayer in this game with, like, totally randos. But you can, like, go in custom matches and, again, play against, like, friends. Playing against friends is fun in this game. Didn't you notice? She said there was lightning, correct? That's you know. Yes. What about it? Well, lightning is actually a large discharge of electricity in the atmosphere, am I right? Now is not the time for a science lesson, Miss Faye. Yes, Your Honor. Anyway, since the cause of death was electrocution, isn't it possible that the victim died from being hit by a bolt of lightning? I mean, technically yes, but no. They were all high. Oh, you can't run it? Oh, this is sad. Like, I would like totally like... I want to totally play with people. Like, not like against randos, but against each other would be fun. I must admit that the thought had not occurred to me. God, I'm butchering every word again. Just what kind of thoughts do occur to this guy anyway? I know. The not so innocent, you know, things about this lady. This entire case is built on the premise that Mr. Jaugi was murdered. But that very premise itself is mistaken. The defense believes that Mr. Swallows was in fact victim of a stray bolt, as you do, like magic exists, and so does like stray bolts, like Zeus himself zapped this man. So the gods are on trial now. It appears the defense may be onto something. Could it be that the death was actually accidental? Alright, you did it, Mia. I'll be taking that, not I'm hurt that you have such a low opinion of me, Miss Faye. Huh? I'm not a fool, you know. The prosecution has done its research, Your Honor. We found that there were no lightning strikes on the day at that location. Oh, yeah. Nani? What's more, Nandato? Nandeska? We have evidence that the electrical cable is definitely linked to this case. Evidence, Mr. Payne. Well, what is this evidence? This affidavit. Ah, dang it, I butchered this word. Affidavit. Ah, I have to hear this word now. I'm so sorry, but I have to. Like, I don't want to. I had this word before, and you know.
Affidavit. Affidavit. Affidavit.
Affidavit. Yeah, okay. Affidavit. I said that. The pharmacology students who were conducting experiments in their lab that day. Allow me to read out to the court the testimony of the pharmacology students. All equipment in the lab lost power all of a sudden at around 3 p.m. that day. Was the blackout? All of the lab's equipment runs on high voltage, Your Honor. So you're saying the equipment lost power because... Precisely. They lost power because of the severed electrical cable. The power outage occurred at approximately 3 p.m., which fits with the time of death listed in the autopsy report. Exactly. In other words, the victim died as a result from touching the severed electrical cable. According to the students, the cables were very old. They were planning on having them replaced in the near future. I see. Apparently, the cables had become so brittle that even the smallest bump would have caused them to break. Students' testimony add to the courtroom. Huh. However, there is one thing that troubles me. If the cable could have been broken by any small bump, then it wouldn't have snapped if it hadn't been bumped into, correct? Well, I suppose you can say that. Miss Faye, do you have any thoughts regarding the cause of the severed cable? Severed cable. I don't like how this is looking on one bit. I have to come up with something to try to regain some momentum. If it pleases the court, the defense would like to state its opinion. Well then, let's hear it. Who or what was it that caused the cable to break? It was the umbrella, I guess. This is it. This is why the cable snapped. Well, Your Honor, I believe that the only thing that has snapped is the mind of the defense. Ah, that was one of the best lines yet. Ouch, that was harsh. Please, Your Honor, give me one more chance. Well then, let's hear it. Who or what? Who or what? I mean, you know, the umbrella could fly up and, like, snapped it. Oh, was he, like, punched against that? What? I mean... I try every evidence now. I try my badge, dude. Badge! This is it. It's my badge. No? Oh, huh. Am I... I'm pulling a blank right here. Your Honor, please think back to Mr. Wright's testimony. The defendant's testimony. He said that after he pushed the victim, he heard a loud, sharp noise. Now, this happened at around 3 PM, correct? Yeah, that sounds right. Wait, are you saying that the lab equipment lost power at 2:55, which fits right in Mr. Wright's timeline? In other words, it was Mr. Wright's shove that caused the power outage. Yes, the prosecution also came to the same conclusion. Yo, why are you not, like, pulling this off then? Why are you letting me, like, show my badge to the court? And it was that very shove that caused Mr. Swallows to be electrocuted. No. I'm afraid I can't agree with you there, Mr. Payne. What's that supposed to mean? Take a good look at where the victim landed after being shoved. See the umbrella? It's by the electrical pole. Am I like... Is my vision like... Let's talk about this photo 1 second. In my opinion and in my perspective, the umbrella lies between the 2 poles and this guy is next to a pole, is it not? And here it's like the umbrella is by an electric pole. I don't see that. Am I stupid? The electric pole in the back is far. It's way too far away. Look how big the umbrella is. It covers like the back, the lower part of the electric pole. It is not near that pole, right? He is near a pole. I can see that clearly, but not the umbrella. Or not? Am I stupid? Like, it's not about the evidence itself. The evidence is fine, and everything so far is fine, and the, you know, the way of thinking is fine. I guess we're going with, like, I shoved him against a pole, maybe? But, or Phoenix did? But again, like, from this point of view, I would say this umbrella is, like, laying, like, randomly between those poles and not by a pole. Am I alone with this? You can tell me. That's right. The victim banged in. Yeah, see? Yeah. The victim banged into the pole. Yeah, he is lying next to a pole, not the umbrella. The victim banged into that pole as a result of being pushed. It was that impact that caused the cable to break. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Well, that makes sense. And then the victim was electrocuted. No. I'm sorry, Your Honor, but no, it doesn't make sense at all. If the victim was shoved into the far pole, then hello, Mia. Then he couldn't have been electrocuted by this severed cable in the foreground here. Am I stupid?